Hey guys, this is the Sonic Kid. We'll be checking out Sonic Mania. And today, it's going to be the Lava Reef Zone. Yeah, that's right, we checked out a water zone. Now we have to check out a lava zone. We can't have lava and fire without water. They seem to go together in almost every situation when it comes to video games. And you're not going to have any deviation here. It's going to be awesome. Sonic's going to go fast. And there's going to be so many cool gimmicks. Like, although I didn't mention it just 2 seconds ago, those legs, those walking legs, that's a really cool gimmick. And Sonic's got stuff like that in spades, man. We've got so much of that stuff going on. Like, every couple seconds there's something new and awesome. Like right here, we have sand walls. Sand walls that just go up. You can't get past that section unless you get that sand wall up. Oh, and then Sonic's going to go around and around and around those coils. Nope, that was seconds ago. Now we're jumping spikes and going on loop-de-loops. And it's just a crazy menagerie of awesome, man. It's like, oh, how do you open that? Well, there's a switch right up there. If you're not paying attention, it's going to take you a few seconds. Oh, no bonus levels here. Maybe on the next one. Gotta beat up the centipedes, avoid the explosions, and oh, there's just so much going on, man. There is so much love put in this game. This game is amazing. And I wish I wish everything was as good as the Sonic game. You know, I wish Mario, like that Nintendo game, was as good as Sonic. Man. But it's not even close, man. I played it one time. I played it with the Power Glove, and man, that game was so crappy. The Power Glove didn't even feel powerful, man. There was nothing powerful in that Power Glove. And you know what? Nintendo doesn't have it. Nintendo has nothing. Sega has it. Sega has the imagination. Sega has the power. Sega has the blast processing. Sega has everything. Like, man, in my school, if you don't like Sega, you're a nobody, except for those people that don't like Sega. Some of them actually beat me up, and you know, there's a lot of them. They say that Nintendo is better, but you know what? It's not, and there's a bunch of us that say it's not, and we all get together and we're like, no. Sega is so much better than your stupid Nintendo. Like, what is Mario? Mario is a plumber. Like, are you gonna worship a plumber? Are you gonna worship like a guy that's gonna unclog the toilet like the way you would worship Sonic? Not that I'm putting down plumbers. You know, there's lots of good people that are plumbers. Like my Uncle Jeff, he's a plumber and he's good and I like him. But anyway, it doesn't matter because we're playing Sonic. We're not talking about Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff is cool though. He's a nice guy. For my birthday, he bought me Sonic 1. And although I already had it, I got to turn it in for stored credit, and I bought Echo the Dolphin. And Echo the Dolphin is pretty cool, but it doesn't have this. It has like some speed, but it's not like fast like a Sonic game. And honestly, it's pretty confusing. Like when you get out of that first area, there's like just this giant pool of water, and you swim around, and then you just, I don't know. I guess you do stuff, and it's weird. But you know, I play that for a few minutes sometimes, and then it's like I kind of get bored, so I go play some Sonic. Sonic is really exciting and fun. And I really like exciting and fun. And it's too bad Echo the Dolphin isn't as exciting and fun as Sonic. Because although I really want to like it, because it seems like there's a lot of good stuff in there, I haven't really been able to find the time to really learn how to play it properly. I've only played it for, I don't know, maybe 10 hours, maybe. Man, this is so awesome. Like, look at these iron shoes. Oh, they're totally sinking in the lava. I gotta totally make sure they don't sink in the lava. This is so cool. Jumping up and down. Oh man, that thing is crazy. This level isn't really too speedy. It's like not one of the speed levels. Some levels are more speed than others. This one is more like a whole bunch of really cool obstacles and like set pieces and just things to run around it. Really cool ideas. It's like they had so many good ideas. They just, they throw them all in there and they all work out so well. Like this one, oh man, this is hard. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna die here. Look good for me here. Look at this level. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna die. Sonic is awesome. I gotta believe in myself, just like Sonic would. But I believed in myself too late, and I wasn't believing in myself before, and now I died. But Lava Reef Zone, you're not gonna get the best of me. I am Sega Kid, and I am gonna totally kick this level's ass because I am so awesome, and so is Sonic, and I believe in myself. Unlike the people at my school, they don't usually believe in me. They call me names sometimes, but you know, not all of them, because some of them like Sega as much as I do. And we have a Sega club. And we all go to the Sega club every Monday and Tuesday. You know, I wonder if they still have that Sega club. You know, it's been 23 years. I'm gonna I think it's Monday right now. I'm gonna go ask King Kaboobler if or maybe around 6:30, if I could go check that area out and see if they're still doing the Sega club. Because Sega's so awesome. And I'd like to see my old friends again. And, you know, although I'm sure it'd be weird because I'm still the same age. See them again. So, yeah, maybe I can. I haven't been able to leave this place yet. It's a nice place though. You know, they're all very nice, and everybody's very good, and there's lots of corn pops. They know I like corn pops, so they bought me lots of corn pops. There's about, I don't know, I looked in the pantry and it looks like there's about 10 boxes. Well, but you know, I really should concentrate on this part. Oh god, no. Well, I was talking about corn pops, you know, because it's the greatest breakfast cereal ever made. I gotta have my pops. You know, it's like the commercial says, you gotta have your pops. Because if you don't have your corn pops in the morning, that means you didn't have a good and balanced breakfast. And if you don't have a good and balanced breakfast, it's really hard. It's hard to make it throughout the day. So to make it throughout the day, you really gotta have your corn pops. Because without them, I get the shakes. Oh, I'm sorry, I just thought of something funny. Yeah, I get the shakes without my corn pops. I really need them. Okay, I gotta concentrate on this part and not screw up as badly as the last one, because that was real bad. Well, that didn't go too well at all. But now we're back in Lava Reef Zone Act 1, as that nice title screen showed us. And let's see what we have here. Oh, it looks like we're at the first level boss. We are about to beat Act 1. And, oh my, it's a giant drilling bot. It looks like it's about to mine. It wants to mine the planet Earth and hurt all the little animals that Sonic loves. Sonic is all about saving the little animals, just like I am. You know, one time when I was young, I saved a bird. The bird was just flying there. I had its wing broken, and I pulled the wing inside. I got my dad's tape. I taped that wing back up, and I threw that bird in the air, and that bird flew away, and then it fell. But it just needed to sleep. And then it slept. And I'm sure the next day it recovered because it was gone. So I totally helped that bird. And that was a good day. And you know what else was good? Sonic and Sega and helping little animals and just making sure that the world is a good place. Because when you make sure that the world is a good place, everybody benefits. Everybody. Like, not just you. Like, you know, even that guy down the street. You know, that guy you never met. Well, why don't you go up to him and just give him a hug? I did that once, and he called the police. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Yeah, that was just a sneeze. Yeah, I went up and hugged him, and he called the police. I don't know why he called the police. I mean, it's just, you know, I was just going up and hugging the guy. It was okay. I mean, nothing wrong there. It was kind of weird. The police laughed at him, and I laughed at him. And then I felt really bad because by laughing at him, it wasn't making him any happier. And my whole goal in the first place was to make the world a better place. So I decided that I was going to go to the pet store, and maybe I should free some of those animals. So I did that. I went to the pet store and I freed the animals, and I let them. It was inside of a mall, and so the animals got inside the bookstore, and then they got inside of the jewelry store, and it was really funny because there was this little hamster that got inside of this where was it? A little hamster that got inside of this kind of a clothing store, and it got inside the changing room. And there's this lady, and she totally screamed, and she had a fit, and that was cool. And like, but you know, it was funny, but it was also kind of sad because they ended up catching all the animals, and then I got banned from. Sorry, I had to sneeze again. I got banned from the mall for a whole year, but then I went back, and I didn't do it again. I really didn't. I haven't done it since. I got in a lot of trouble. I got grounded for 3 months, and I wasn't allowed to play my Sega. And that was the saddest moment of my life. For 3 months, I wasn't able to play my Sega. I'm sorry, it's a bad memory, and now I'm like totally screwing up. I'm not doing good anymore. This guy's too far away. I'm not gonna catch up to him. I'm just remembering that time I couldn't play my Sega and how much sadness it brought me. And okay, I'm not gonna get mad. I really wanted to get that crystal emerald, and now I'll never get to heaven. I'll never get to heaven because I'll never have the crystal. But I'll have the Sega. I'll have the Sega when my parents took it away. They'll never take away my Sega again, because by now I'm like, I gotta be like 30 now, legally. I should go to the bar. Yeah, I could go to the casino. Man, I can totally buy alcohol now. Yeah, I can totally buy booze now. It'll be cool. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy alcohol for all the kids outside the store that want to buy alcohol. Because I thought that it would be cool, because those kids always made fun of me, but I always wanted them to think I was cool. And, I thought maybe if I was old enough to buy them alcohol, they would think I was cool. But yeah, and maybe I will, because now I'm old, but I don't have an ID. I have my school ID, but that ID says I'm 16. No, that ID says it still has the year on it, so it'll be confusing. I'll just tell them that I have a condition. Yeah, because I don't think they'll really believe that I come from 1995. I don't think anybody would believe that. And, King Kaboobler says that if I tell anybody that, they're going to lock me away. They'll probably take me away and put me in some mental institution somewhere. And I've heard of stuff like that happening because, it's kind of crazy sounding, and people won't understand. I'd have to show them King Kaboobler, and I don't know if he'll go along with that. But it's kind of a confusing situation anyway. and I kind of forgot what I was going for, so I'm just going to go back and learn Sonic now. Yeah, you gotta avoid spike balls, and you know, that's really cool too, because it's like a challenge. I like all sorts of challenges. Sometimes I go outside and I make challenges for myself, like how many rings can I get while pretending I'm Sonic. So I start running down the street and I pretend I'm Sonic, and I try to get the rings, but I always make sure there's no cars coming. But sometimes there are cars coming, and when there's cars coming and you're running down the street, you gotta make sure that you're not in the way of the cars. So what would Sonic do? Well, Sonic would make sure that the cars were no longer a threat to him. But that's neither here nor there. I think he would jump over the cars, but I think sometimes what I've learned is that you can't always do what Sonic would do, because you're not always going to be Sonic. Sonic is in all of us, but he is not us. That's what the counselor told me, and it makes sense too, because I don't live in a world with loop-de-loops and speed bumps and power-ups. Although sometimes I'd like to think I could, but it's not real. It's not real, and I gotta accept that. But that's okay. You know, we all have to face reality and accept that we are not Sonic. Because although it would be nice to be Sonic, we're not Sonic. And Sonic is always going to be cooler than us. We just have to accept that and try to be as cool as him, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be him. We just hold the values that he places above all else in our heart. The value to help animals, the value to go really fast, and the value to make people happy and to promote Sega. Because if they're promoting Sega, then they're doing the right thing. This is not an easy thing to get right here. Okay, we gotta be careful. This part does not require speed. It's precision jumping. Precision jumping right here. Okay, gotta go up, gotta go up, gotta go up. Oh man, fire jets. Oh man, that's so awesome. Gotta love how these things just kind of go so fast. Gotta hit the switch to open the walls. And oh yeah, they gotta love these big iron boots. They totally kick so much ass. Man, these dinosaurs are nothing against Sonic and his awesomeness. What's going on here? It's like a lot of dodging iron balls, yo. That's right, nothing can stop Sonic. Sonic is so awesome. Like, man, Nintendo wishes they had a game. Like, even a single game that was half as cool as Sonic. What do they have? Some little jumping platformer Mario guy. Some monkey that throws barrels. They don't have Sonic. They don't have Streets of Rage. They got nothing. Nintendo's got nothing. Now you're playing with power, nothing. There is no power. They're trying to lie to you. They're trying to get your money so they can use it so they don't get it, since Sega can't get it. They just want it so Sega can't have it. Sega should have all the money so they can make all the best games in the world. I love Sega. Oh, whoa, what is this? This is one badass robot. He's got like a giant mace. That is so hardcore. Man, I wish I had a giant mace like that. I would throw it around everywhere. Nobody would mess with me. Nobody. Except maybe Sonic. Sonic's the greatest. Sonic could mess with anybody and beat anybody. Man, they're totally celebrating. So cool. Oh, I totally kicked his ass.